Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of We've
We
Had
had
a
a
Time.
time.
Ah, oh my god. Oh my god. Would Ash like to say something? Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Gupta. Yes. Yes. The queen is coming.
You good? You got it?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to bite it.
Oh.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, that's not. Okay.
That's not
Okay,
for
great.
biting. It's not a biting thing.
Oh my goodness. You give him an inch and he takes the mile.
I know, it's truly terrible.
What are you gonna do? We tried it. We tried it. Maybe next week.
Lesson is learned. Only sniffs.
Maybe you'll get
And
the
then we're
full
done.
interview come next week.
Oh, come next week.
Oh my goodness. I had a question for you
Mm-hmm.
and I totally forgot it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, you
Well,
know what it is.
I don't.
Oh. No, you know.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't.
Never mind.
Damn.
You
While we
got
were
it.
talking, I was like, I'm going to save this for the pod. Not a question was seen.
Was it when we were talking about fake stuff? Because I wanted to ask you something about that.
Haha. No. But go on and ask me.
Well, since today we're delving into the world of fashion
Period.
and just kind of, our journeys with fashion,
Period.
our current fashion status,
Get into it.
something like that. But mainly, I wanted to ask because we were talking about rings and then we were talking about lab grown diamonds, and then you had compared
Period.
it to like a fake bag.
Love.
And so I now am in the world of like DH Gate. Have you seen the world
Period.
of DH Gate?
I've looked into it. Yes.
So me have looked into it because my roommate's boyfriend got her like a Louis Vuitton
Oh.
from DH Gate. And it's really cute. It looks real.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I just get, a really cute bag for cheap?
What's cheap? Is it less than 100?
I don't know. I have to look. I really am scared to use it just because I don't know why. Of all of them, that one is like the sketchiest in my opinion. So I'm always like, I don't know if I want to put my information in here. But I think like, let's say, because I've always liked the Dior saddlebag.
Period.
Common basic. I really think that bag is very cute.
I hate when people say they hate it. That's my first
Why?
fashion hot take. I think you're lying. Because
I
what
think
is
the Dior
there
saddlebag is
to
great.
hate?
The shape, the design,
The range?
the range, the
She comes in so
hardware,
many different things. The hardware, the
just the like
versatility.
overall look. I love.
Yeah, we love.
But I don't want to pay like $3 million
No,
for a saddlebag.
real.
But I could pay like, let's say on the high end, like 250, and it looks the same.
How's the quality?
So from the TikToks, very comparable.
Maybe start with the one that you can actually feel and touch. The roomie's
Right.
bag, if you will.
So which one?
Your roomie's bag.
My roomie. Oh yeah. No, okay. That one is nice. I was like roomie.
You start gaslighting me. I don't
I'm
know what
like,
the fuck you're talking about.
I live alone.
Rumi, you mean the dog?
You mean this thing crying over here? No.
He has a
No.
bone, stupid.
No, it's really nice. It like no thread is out of place. It comes with a dust bag. It's very nice. My dust bag is a nice touch. I'm not even gonna barely use the dust bag.
Best believe it will not be collecting any dust anytime soon.
Will not be set aside ever. So I don't know. I mean, it looked nice. It looked real. It looked stitched. It had the labels. Everything like smelled good. You know what I mean?
So
Didn't even have
it
that
had all
chemically
the bells
smell.
and whistles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We were on fake bags, yes. And so
Yes.
the bag that you're looking at, or I guess like on the website for the most part, has the bells and whistles.
Yes.
Quality, does it seem pretty sturdy?
Yes. Good quality. No frayed anywhere. Just looks like as if it were the bag. I don't know. There's like
Yeah.
it's pretty comparable.
Interesting. Yeah,
I know.
I would say here's my thoughts is
Yes.
I've dabbled in a couple of fakes. The one that my mom, she was really I mean, this shit kind of dates back a little bit because I
Okay,
actually don't
Lord.
know if it was like her or my grandma, but either way, like one of them had the stuff. So like I have like in my mom's closet, well, now mine because I cleaned it out, but I've acquired like a fake Louis. I think I have a fake Gucci somewhere. Just like a couple here and there.
Sure.
Definitely, these were probably acquired early 2000s at best, I'm thinking. So quality like was very vastly different.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah. And the last time like I went out of my way, I think the first and only time that I went out of my way to buy a fake, or I guess like I stumbled upon it and got convinced to buy it, was I got the now the name is escaping me, but it's a very popular the Celine luggage tote, and it's those really popular bags that it was a very coveted item. It was the Dior saddlebag of like 2013.
Yes, I think I remember it. The Celine luggage tote.
Yeah, she was one of my dream bags for the longest time, and so in 2019 in the Philippines, I had them doing
Period.
I had them doing all the tests. Like they were being like, one thing about Filipinos, like if you don't know by now, like their customer service is out of this world. So I was like, if I'm gonna buy from you, like we gotta do the
Prove to
thing.
me. Yeah.
Yep. And I've had that bag for a couple of years, albeit I'm not the best with bags. Like I will run I run
I'm
everything I love into the
terrible.
ground. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. Like not in like
Period. Me.
I personally like beat the shit
Yes.
out of it, but I love it so much it's gonna
But I
go
use
everywhere with
it.
me. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I use it consistency. I feel the same way. I'd be running all my stuff. And I think it's like I'm really rough on things, but I'm just like constantly using them
Yeah.
to the point where like I think it's not abnormal wear and tear, but it's just like I'm using it all the time. What do you expect?
Oh, exactly. As it should be. In the same way I feel
Right.
about shoes, like I'm gonna crease it, I'm gonna stain it,
Yeah.
I will clean it as
Soles
best as I
worn
can, but best
down.
believe that hoe's going until I got holes in it. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm the same. Yes.
yeah. So I got the Celine bag and I've worn it like a pretty solid amount of times. I would say like within the double digits somewhere. Holds up pretty well. I also got a card holder and the card holder actually holds up extremely well. I'm actually pretty surprised by it. But the bag itself, I think there's like one part of the strap that started kind of like peeling off. It was like like a rubbery piece of the lining.
Yeah.
That's like probably the only wear that it has gotten so far. Otherwise,
Okay.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
But fast forward to now, last year was the first time I like bought myself like my own real designer bag out of an I hate my job depression episode. period.
Love those.
You got to do it sometimes, and I
Yeah.
won't hear it. I will not hear it. So yeah, my first designer bag, I got it off the Real. So if you
Oh,
are
okay.
like looking for a little treat yourself, a little something more, you got to do a lot of research. But if you find
Yeah.
something that you really like on there, I would say for the most part, it's definitely worth it. There's a lot of, it's like thrifting or any vintage shopping. You have to put
Right.
a little elbow grease into it, in order to make sure, one, you're not getting scammed, because people will put some scuffed up shit up there and charge like 500, or you happen to get a bang for
True.
your buck. But they have
Yeah.
pictures, like they have the authentication
Because they have
tag.
to send it in, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's
It
not
has
like
to be
somebody
verified
is
by the
taking a picture,
Real.
like they're sending it into the real first, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So that
Mm,
that you will never have to worry about. I'm more so talking about like quality. Like I've seen like a couple of
sure.
things that have like a heel, for example, will like be all creased up and it's still like
Mm,
$300. I'm like, you're at your goddamn mind. I don't care if it's a Manolo
right.
Blahnik.
Ugh.
Um but all that being said, with this bag, I have pretty much worn it since the day I've got it. I only switch out
Mhm.
when I need like a smaller bag, or I just like
What bag is it?
the Balenciaga city bag. But I think it's
Okay, City Girl.
actually, she's a city girl because listen, I've
I'm
just,
not looking.
that's actually one of my other like dream bags that I've like looked at for a long time, because that's like what the Olsons had before they had their Birkins,
Oh,
and they would beat the shit out of
City
it. And I
bag.
was
Oh,
like, my dream was to have a beat the
crushed.
shit out of bag that would last me forever.
Yeah,
Period.
City bag.
Um
Medium.
City bag, but I think I have the Twiggy
Oh my god.
actually. So I think it's the Balenciaga Twiggy bag, because I got it in a more duffled shape as opposed to the City bag being more of like
Mm.
a tote ish type of shape.
Oh, wait. Okay, yes, I've seen this one.
I have never taken her off
I was
except
like, I
when I
think
go
I just
out.
saw it the last time I was there.
Yeah,
Twiggy
and
bag,
you will see
yes.
it for times to come.
Yes, I do. I
Indeed.
do remember seeing this.
She's this bitch is not
Wowza.
coming off my shoulder.
Love.
So like, to sum up my extremely long story, like I definitely see the difference in how a real designer bag like holds up in real life versus like the wear and tear of a fake. Fake, you get the look.
Right.
You definitely like, if I think you definitely have to watch it a little more as opposed to the designer bag. I
Mm-hmm.
think it also depends on what designer bag you get. Like the city bag, or
Right.
the like that type of bag that I got, like the leather is supposed to be like worn in, it's shapeless, so there's a little more flexibility on it. Like it's not
Right.
like a hard material to take care of, you know what I
Mm-hmm,
mean?
mm-hmm.
So it really, like, you have to keep like a lot of that in mind. But I think just like quality wise, like I definitely feel like the leather getting better with time. um I think with fake bags, like it never really breaks in,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
um but honestly, I bought a bag that is supposed to kind of keep its shape, so I don't really know how it's supposed to hold up in real life, because like the luggage tote is supposed to be like that same shape, like it's very shapely.
Yeah, I
um
remember it. It brings me back because I had wanted that bag really bad when I
I'm
was there.
telling you,
I
she
was
was
like,
the it
wow. Yeah,
girl.
I remember that. All the YouTubers got her. Like, I totally remember that bag.
She was the dream
Ugh.
bag. I'm telling
Yeah, I just
you.
like, I'm in the because you have all these like trendy like shoulder bags right now. I feel like the shoulder
Sure.
bags are back. It used to be like crossbodies or like the really big. You have to put them here. You know what I'm talking
Like
about when you walk
like
around like
a
this.
duffel.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be a
Hmm.
duffel. But
Or
now
like
all
a
these
large
like
like
cute,
tote.
yeah, all these cute little shoulder bags are coming
Yeah.
out. And like I like them and I think that they would be so cute with a little, fit.
Yeah.
But it's like if I'm only gonna use it when I have the fit, I don't know if I want to pay like so much money right now for something like so
Yeah, for sure. I would say
niche, kind of
like, yeah, get something. I
special,
would,
specific,
yeah, like I said, like
trendy.
with designer bags, make sure you, I mean, not make sure you run that bitch into the ground, but like, it's got to get
It's
a
something
good
that will
loving out
always,
of it
yeah.
for sure. I mean, if you're reaching for it, like at least like a couple days out of the week, I would say like the cost per wear will even itself out
Mm-hmm.
eventually. Like if I'm speaking like for the real
Eventually,
bag.
yeah.
like like best
Just
believe I'm getting
justifying your
that. I'm
purchase
getting
more and
that cost.
more.
Oh, absolutely. I love that bag. Bury me with that bag, bitch. I love her so much.
He said it's coming with
Balenciaga,
me.
you've done a lot of wrong things, bitch, but I
Truly.
will buy from you secondhand. As much as I'll
I
say.
love. I'm like product
For
details.
for the Dior saddlebag, what I will say about that
Mm,
is um it almost might make sense to like that one I can kind of justify in regards to getting something on DHgate only
mm-hmm.
because vintage or not vintage, that's a highly coveted bag right now.
Yeah,
And
that's also
even
another thing.
secondhand, it's like the prices are still like almost it's MSRP, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh, they're so nice. Yeah, I just think like trendy wise, like obviously these bags are trendy for the times right now. So I don't want to pay like a trendy price for something like maybe I won't use all the time.
yeah.
What if it stops being
But if
trendy
you
like next week?
but if you like it, girl,
Wear it.
if you like it, girl, the city bag hasn't been seen since
I know. They're
since
just
the
a Parker.
Olsons spilled wine on theirs and then they got a Birkin.
uh, you're right.
But we live, we laugh, we love.
We love, we laugh, and we certainly love. Oh, there
I've
she is
definitely seen
again.
like a version of that Prada bag on the real though. I will say.
Really? I'll have to look. Maybe I'll just make an account for funsies.
Get into it. You might find something you like there that can give you DH gate price, but
Mm-hmm.
real quality deal.
Mm. We'll have to see.
You
We'll
never
have to
know.
see. Maybe I'll
You
order one
never
of
know.
each.
Oh, oh, she got
Oh,
money.
no, no, no. I'm
Yeah,
like, the
hold on.
only reason from the other one is because I have no
The reason this started was because I'm poor.
because I'm poor, but I want to have a nice bag.
You have me mistaken.
I know. Uh, anyways, moving on.
I feel. Well, let me know what you get. I'm curious.
I'll be
And I'm
on it
curious
like
to see
that.
like if you do DHgate, I'm super curious about those cuz I've seen those a lot and
I keep getting like
I hear more good things than
TikToks for
bad.
them. Yeah, no, I
Mm,
think everybody's always like, you just have to do your research. You just have to do your research. And I'm like, that's fine with me.
yeah.
I don't
Any
mind reading
bag.
reviews.
Bags require such a high level of looking into.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
Indeed.
they just require a lot of research. And I'm like, I could just get a cheapy one with no label. I have plenty of those bags. I have mostly no label bags.
Same.
Or like my more expensive ones are just the ones that I bought in Italy because they're Italian leather. Genuine.
Period. My
Genuine.
brother just brought me back little purse from Italy. And
Ah,
they're cutie.
they're super cute. I have a red one. It's very nice.
Yeah. We love the
Works
quality.
for the
I
fall.
mean, it's the same manufacturers as like Gucci
I know.
at the end of the day.
And mine is personalized. They got my
Period.
initials on it for free.
Period. That's the house of Michelle.
Multiple sclerosis.
As we all know her.
As we all know and love.
Formerly known as Michelle.
Who had it first?
Who wore it better? Not I.
Terrible. Yeah, no, not me. I don't have it. That would be terrible.
Not me, please. Please, not me.
Not me. Allow me to be a lucky one.
Oh my goodness. Well, this was a nice little intro to our fashion talk.
36 minutes.
36 minutes in, an intro. I'm passionate about a bag, so it's all in.
I love hearing your fashion advice because I think I'm like,
you're like, wait.
I have a vision. I think out of most of my friends, you are the most fashionable.
You think so? Me?
Stop.
Why'd you have to think about that?
Because I was like, is this insulting to anyone I know? And I was like, no, I don't think anyone. I don't think anyone.
You're
really
like,
man. I stand by what I said. I'm like, you and Ray are top, probably.
Oh my goodness! Thank you. We learn. It's been a trial and error to get here in my too tight jersey.
in my children's
size Florida Gators jersey.
Have I been? No. Do I wear? Yes.
Is it Florida
Gators? No, yeah, I think you're right. Honestly, I'm gonna look at Gators football. Right?
Yeah, no, I'd have to assume.
Florida Gators. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, the real period. Yeah. because you know what? They also have the Miami Dolphins, and I just feel like they're being greedy.
One of my favorites.
Their colors are so
best
slay.
Colors of the whole league.
Of any of the sports, Miami Dolphins takes it.
It's just such a good color. Like, it's genuinely so nice.
Somebody really.
Nobody else has those colors.
Somebody gave their all to that colorway.
Everybody has hunter green.
There's nothing more disappointing than like an ugly and or basic colorway for like sports teams that you have to represent. That's why I just go off the cuff. Like,
yeah, you're like, whatever's cutest today.
Right. Like, peace and love Niners. Pero red and gold.
What am I to do with red and gold? Christmas?
I'm tired. Every day looks like a festivity.
I'm just trying to sit down.
And like apple red.
Apple red is a choice. You know?
It's a choice. I don't want to do it always.
But the Miami Dolphins, like, those colors just look nice.
So cute.
All of the time. And it's good with the white. Like, it just goes really well.
It's just so fun. It really screams summer.
It screams
being a fall sport.
It's right. We love the diversity. But also, you guys are Florida, so it makes sense.
They're so fun. They're so cute. For the most part. Miami specifically. Before I get ahead of myself. Florida Gators, not so much.
They're a B team for sure.
Yeah, but we rock the jersey. Girl. They're just lucky that they got a cute colorway going on.
I know. There's a second, probably. Florida's got good colors.
Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into her. What the fuck were we talking about?
I was just saying, you're one of the more fashionable people I know.
Period. Not you saying it again.
Not me forgetting what you said so you could say it again.
Tricked ya.
Gotcha.
Stupid.
You sleazy slut.
You sly little dog. Oh my goodness. Fashion. Damn. What is your journey into fashion? What is it
I
like?
Mine is more complicated, I think.
Care to share?
She's complicated for a number of reasons. I feel like I'm really good at dressing other people. You know, like
Mm,
I can probably put someone else in a fit just because they're. Well, okay, let's just start with I really like fashion. When I was younger, I felt like I understood it a lot more than now. Sometimes things now I'm like, I don't really know how to put an outfit together anymore, you know?
that's fair. Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, meow. I'd just be mirroring around.
I feel it
When I was
definitely,
younger, I played a lot more.
yeah, it's a practice for sure.
Yeah, I think and I obviously am not a standard size. So for me it's a lot more difficult to like find things that I feel comfortable wearing and that fit
Yeah.
me comfortably.
The range is
And
lacking
yeah, yeah,
heavily.
basically. So like I feel like because of that also it's been like a decline on that side, you know, where I'm just like, let me just find something that fits and that like doesn't look the worst.
Yeah, because it's frustrating as it is, like on the day to day. So like,
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could play a lot more. I feel like what am I gonna say? I don't know. Because like really like it's hard to again find things that fit, find things that are comfortable, find things that are good enough quality. Like I obviously shop in a lot of fast fashion because I can't find my sizes a lot of the time thrifting. Although I try. I thrifted a lot younger when I was a lot younger, a lot more when I was younger. And now it's kind of like,
yeah,
ew. And also, I feel like since people have made it a job to thrift and to resell,
I was just gonna say,
it's like a lot more slim pickings. It's a
listen,
brand crafter.
let's talk about these skinny resellers taking all the
Yeah.
sizes.
And they like
Clock
obviously,
it.
and they go for obviously oversized things as well.
Ariana Grande core,
Ariana Grande core. And
sleeve
I like an
core.
oversized tee also.
Right.
So if we're both going after, like, you're going after a tee that is my size, so it can be oversized on you, I have no tee.
Right. And why are we cleaning out the store of all oversized tees?
Right, right. I get it. I get it. And then now it's like people pick them up because I remember when did we go to the Rose Bowl? No, it's been a lot of years.
Dude, need to run it
Like
back. BT
2018,
dubs.
2019.
Yeah, it was like you post grad.
Yeah, I want to say it's 2018,
Yeah, it was
maybe.
a minute. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I remember we went walking around. Oh, yeah. Whew. Okay, so we went walking around and there was a man that was selling like a bunch of oversized tees, right? Like just a bunch of
Okay, okay.
graphics. And I found two Harley Davidson tees for like $15 each. Which
Yeah.
like not bad. They were nice and worn in, very nice. My style, I liked them a lot.
For Rose Bowl, that's a
Ended up,
deal.
yeah, for Rose Bowl, that's a deal.
Yeah.
I just recently went and it's like people will be selling that shit for like $30, $40 now.
The game has changed so
Like a
fucking much,
whole
dude.
stand.
It's
And they
crazy.
just have a time of a sign that's like graphic tees, $35. Graphic tees, $40. Yada yada. Vintage.
It's
Everything has vintage on it.
all of a sudden.
And I'm
And it was
like,
it's a shirt that's 10 years old.
right. I'm like, also you don't know. Like you don't know if it's vintage.
Right.
Nobody really checks for anything. Like, what does vintage even mean? I'm gonna look up the definition right now.
And are we talking like, is this like, it'll be vintage, you know what I mean? And then the
Right,
brand is Urban Outfitters. Hey,
right.
don't piss me the fuck off. Don't piss me the fuck off, bitch. What do you mean?
Like, it
Vintage sick
makes
ass.
no sense. And literally all of these definitions have to do with wine in fashion. What is vintage in fashion? Okay, so it says clothing and other items that are between 20 and 100 years old. That's what vintage refers to.
That's crazy.
Vintage clothing is known for its authenticity, original details, and historical significance. That's what it says.
That's so crazy because I know for a fucking fact these bitches are selling things that are like 10 to 15 years old in the
Vintage.
$35 mark. Don't piss me off, bitch.
And did you see the whole debacle about those like sparkly shorts from Rue 21 that everyone was
No,
like
what?
super.
They were
Let me
into
see if I
it
can-
or what?
They were selling them as vintage, so everybody was already like, okay, I saw those when I was in high school, so like don't piss me off right now. And then a bunch of people were like, how are you selling them for so much when Route 21 just went out of business like last year? Like, I know you got those for $4 on a clearance sticker.
Right. That's
Right.
diabolical as fuck,
And
dude.
like,
That's
even
so
here
crazy.
with AI Google searching, like, if we're talking about like the categories of vintage, you have authenticity, original details, historical significance, and sustainability. So, like, authenticity, vintage clothing is made from original fabrics and patterns and uses original sewing techniques. There's nothing authentic about Rue 21.
The way
What do
I've
you mean?
the way I've also seen people try to resell vintage Forever 21. Hey, that's just an old Forever 21 piece, actually.
It's just old. And there's no
Actually.
quality there. Like, there's no anything. Like, it's just like an old t-shirt that should just be sitting in a thrift store for someone to purchase.
Yeah, and there's a huge difference. There is a
Right.
huge fucking difference.
If you find like personally, I think of vintage like almost like collectibles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like things of high quality, things that are unique enough to stand out, like things that are almost collector's items of sorts. They're rare, they're interesting, they're like you can't see them, you can't find them anymore.
Right.
That's what I would say is vintage.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, you know,
Why
like these
are you
Levi's jeans are not vintage. If you bring me like one of the first Levi's jeans ever made, vintage, I would say. And then I would
Yeah.
understand a markup for it. But if you like are just going in there and you're just fucking parading and looking through all these racks to find something that you can sell for like $20 and over just to
Yeah.
steal money from people basically like to make a living, I don't really know how that makes any sense. Like I don't know how we got
Right.
there. Like it's just a
Right.
trendy thing. I have no idea how we've gotten to the point where like people are making this their whole job. It makes no sense to me.
That's what I was gonna say is like I because I can get behind the fact that it does take time to thrift, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to go out of your way, you have to spend a little gas. Sometimes you're crossing a bridge,
Right.
right? Totally empathize with that. However, like you can't just be marking up prices for something that I myself could have went out of the way to get at
Right.
said thrift store
Right.
and then like going forth and then like making a living out of it. Like my whole point is just like maybe perhaps like this sort of vintage selling isn't as lucrative as you think because you're selling me shit for a
Right.
vintage price and I just think that's I don't
Literal
know, a little unfair.
garbage. Yeah. Yes. Like I saw someone oh, hold on. Give me one second. No, man. I don't know.
No,
Like
but
it just starts
I
this
feel
other
that.
person says between at least 40 years old and reflects a time period. You cannot like you cannot if someone in what year are we in? So like someone in 2064 can sell me this shirt and call
You're
it
right.
vintage. You know?
Yeah.
Someone can do that, but you cannot. You cannot go into into a thrift store, purchase this for like $3 probably. God
Yeah.
forbid it's the 50% off the tag color sale.
Right.
And then charge people an arm and a leg for it. And then want to be like trying to justify your prices because you have to pay the fee for the app and then pay the fee for the shipping. And it's like, no, you're just like bitching for no reason
Right.
whatsoever. It makes me so mad because I'm like, it's not a job. Like, it might be a job, like, you have found a way to make it a job, but there's no, like, I keep seeing these people that are selling like bags of jewelry, you know?
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
And they open them and they're like all rusted and like just garbage because they're not good quality
It's
jewels. Like,
like
they're not good quality jewelry. You're selling them shit that for some reason has lasted as long as it's lasted. But I've kept
that's
like
so
sentimental
crazy.
pieces of jewelry and they're trash. I'm never going to give them to somebody else.
Yeah. That's
God forbid
diabolical.
sell
That's
them in a
nasty.
$50 freaking bundle.
Surprise bag.
Surprise bag of just
A
literal
surprise
garbage.
bag. Surprise bitch. It's shit. Like,
What?
and
You
just like,
want me like, oh god, it pisses me off.
no, absolutely. Like, kind of going back to the root of like why we even started talking about it in the first place. Like, it's also you're making thrifting so inaccessible for one, for
Right.
people who are in a very specific tax bracket, and then two, people who like are struggling to find their size as it is. And it's just like, you want to tell me that you're stealing like everything just so it could sit in your fucking garage and be posted on your Depop? Girl, fuck you. Girl,
Right.
fuck you.
Right.
Like, what the fuck
No.
do you mean this is your
And it's
full-time
not
job,
even
bitch?
like, it's just not good finds. Like, I saw someone who posted that they found like Pradas at the thrift store. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. You get those
Right.
Pradas, you authenticate them, then you want to sell them. Like, all right, that makes sense. They're a quality piece, they're worth money.
Yeah.
Then you can charge, maybe not, like, let's not say you could charge face value, fucking market price of when it was sold. But yeah, I would understand if you're selling those for like $300.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. But yeah, no, a graphic tee,
I've seen
no.
some crazy
No.
shit on Depop, dude. Like, it is insane. Like, you want
And
me to
I just,
pay fifty bucks for something that's visibly stained and has holes in it,
no.
and it's not even single stitch. It's not even like dated within
Yeah,
like
no.
it has something with like no meaning to it. Like, it's not like a fucking original Metallica shirt. It's like,
Yes, exactly. It's like not something from a tour. It's not something that like can be. It just has no importance whatsoever. You're just
holds
selling
no
literal
significance.
trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes no
Robbery.
sense. It pisses me off so bad. Like,
I
like
feel
aside
that.
from me just like finding it difficult to thrift in general, but it's
Hmm.
like, no, you're just scamming people
On
and
top of
calling it
it.
fashion.
On top of it.
And there's so many. There's so many.
Right.
And all of these like boutique thrift stores because they sell like secondhand. I'm like, what?
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Makes sense. At least Buffalo Exchange, like I've seen a girl who I've just seen videos of a girl who like prices stuff at Buffalo Exchange, but she like
Sure.
checks to see if it's like has the tags, if it doesn't have the tags, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
She's like going in and out of the
yes.
fucking
And
piece of
there's like
clothing. Yeah.
some, yeah, there's some like screening process, but they're not charging like $400 for anything. They're not charging like $30 for a t-shirt.
Right.
But then you go
They're
into like these like underground boutique thrift stores that are selling Levi's jeans for $80.
dude.
I'm like, current Levi's jeans are $80.
Right.
You want me to buy
Right.
used jeans for $80?
And it's like skinny jeans.
And it
Hey, that was 10 years ago.
and there's like, and I don't know if it's because we're living in this time period, but there's no relic from the 2000s that I think is worth keeping or selling, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
Right.
know. Maybe like the big, really jean shorts, or like the shoes
Even
from early
then,
2000s, but they're like not worth it. I don't think they're not like the best quality. They're not really worth the time.
I would
I
say
don't
again,
know.
that kind of goes back to just like I would only accept designer
Exactly. And
things.
that's
You
what I
know
was
what
going
I
to say,
mean?
like designer glasses,
Collector's
designer,
items.
yeah, shoes, bags. Like, I think in accessories, you could probably get away with selling those as vintage.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But no, graphic tees, just put them back to $10, bro. Like, you didn't even pay $10 for that shirt. Your
Right.
profit would still be like $6
No,
for
honestly.
nothing for shopping.
There is this wonderful human in SF. I think he's only had his shop for a year and he used to sell um it's called like Merit. It's like in Oakland. He used to just like have a little pop-up booth.
Mm-hmm.
His concept of the store and how it was also when he was selling in his little pop-up booth was just to fill a bag. You get a little tote bag from him, fill it with as much stuff as you want for $20.
Period. That to me makes sense.
And that man is seeing the
You're
pearly
like
gates.
encouraging the sustainability. You know what I mean? You're like, yes,
Because
let's
a lot of these
encourage people to
bitches
come do that.
are erasing like why even thrifting exists as
Right.
like a shared culture of some kind, aside
Mm-hmm.
from affordability and like from people who have no other option. Like thrifting as a
Mm-hmm.
luxury in itself like is meant to be a sustainable practice, and you bitches are running it into the ground and making it so
Right.
unaffordable to the point where a lot of us gotta resort to like some fast fashion or buy new
Right.
in
Right.
general. So
Yes. Exactly. It just really grinds my gears.
truly, fuck
That on
them.
top of like, yeah, I'm just like, how are you gonna do that? Like, I've seen videos of girls thrifting and they carry like a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they have like millions of things in their carts.
Girl.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I get what you're doing. I totally get it.
Have you ever
But if
seen
it's just to resell them,
have you ever seen a reseller in real life?
I have not, thankfully, because
It's
this area is not
crazy,
like
dude.
super big on,
Thrifting,
I don't know.
thrift culture.
Yeah. I mean, we're just like, this is not the area to thrift in. I would gladly thrift
Okay.
like
In LA
closer
or
into the hills. Yeah. Like
yeah.
Calabasas. I would go there just to see
Perhaps.
what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's not a lot here, so I have never seen them in real life. But it's just like, I know you could just probably tell. I'm like, you have way too much shit in there, and not all of it makes sense for you.
And you could just glance at it too and you see like all the current trends just sitting in one cart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
The boots, the
It pisses me
heels,
off. I'm
the
like, damn,
beads. Yeah.
I just got here. Or they'll like see like what other people have in their carts. I'm like, and what are you gonna do? Steal it?
Right. Right. Like, leave people alone. They're like
Like,
hovering, I feel. And
leave
I
me and
only
my
know this
five
because they
items
post videos
alone.
of them doing it.
Dude,
How does that make any
caught
sense?
red-handed in
Right.
4K.
This is not a good thing. What you're doing
You're
is
a
not good.
monster.
Right. And then, well, like, I'd love to hear your take on this. Have you seen this girl on TikTok? Her name is Benulus.
Yes, love her.
Love her, right?
Love her down.
And she like, she had a video where she like showed basically how she thrifts, and she'll go through like every
In
rack, every
yeah,
hanger,
yeah.
and then she had just like a shit ton of stuff. Like, she had a
Yeah.
whole basket, and everybody was like, "Why are you buying so much shit?" She was like, "Why are you buying so much shit? Like, there are plenty of people that would want that shit." Blah blah blah. And my brain was like, "She's buying some ugly shit. Like, let's not." She somehow makes it look nice,
Every time.
and like somehow eats. And I would love to be able to dress like that or find things like that. Her figure is
Sure.
perfect for her style because she's like,
I was just about to say, because she's like itty
yeah,
bitty. Yeah.
She's teeny weeny small.
Mm-hmm.
Super small. So I'm like, yeah, she could probably find everything that works for
Yeah.
her. One.
Yeah.
But nobody was gonna buy, like, the last time I saw her do that, she found like a white dress shirt type of thing with like love,
Yeah,
live,
was it
laugh,
like
love
the
shit
super like
graffitied on it.
yeah, I seen that one. I seen that
She's
one.
like, I'm gonna make this work. And I was like,
And she ate that the fuck up.
she ate it. But I'm like, no one in their right mind is gonna buy that.
Is fighting
No one's gonna
her in
buy
the
it.
line for that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Nobody's looking at that and was like, ooh, like that's
right.
that
Like,
eats,
damn, I wish I had that. Yeah, no. No.
She somehow, with all of her fucking things that she owns, made it work. But like, there are
That's
probably people that can make it work, but I'm like, for a fact you're not gonna pay for that.
right. Right. And like,
I'm mad at her. At least she's not selling it off
that's
for
my
like
thing at the end of the
$40.
day. And plus, like, one, we know that's like her whole content. She lives
Yeah,
and breathes as a fashion content creator, and her whole thing
exactly.
is sustainability. I'm glad she's not all of a sudden selling out and buying like similar things on Amazon. You know what I mean? Like, she's
Exactly.
staying very
Yeah,
true
just
to
make
the
it for it.
roots. I appreciate that. And I think for the most part, like, the store did not look busy at all. So I don't know who else
Empty.
she's competing with
Empty
aside
and
from
full.
the family that she went with. Yeah.
Right.
Like, who is she competing with? And I feel like she's catering just for herself. And that's like the name of the game in thrifting.
Exactly.
Like, if you find
correct.
like a handful of stuff for yourself, you found it. You're taking it home and you're gonna wear it, I assume. Um that's it. Like, she's not piling all these clothes like and things specifically catered to the trends of today in hopes
Right.
to resell it for 25, 30 and
Whatever
beyond. You know
amount.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
She's like looking for unique things to put together a weird outfit that somehow works. Because sometimes I look at her stuff and I'm like, but then
where's it going?
yeah, all together, I'm like, yes, this works out. But singularly,
I never bat an eye with her anymore. I never
right.
did. I knew this girl when I seen her in the little corner of her room with the carpet. I was like,
And her little braces.
Done. I know you're gonna work this out, bitch. Yeah. I know you're gonna work this out. Let her cook. Everyone, shut the fuck up. Let her cook. Because there was she had a lot of haters at first. I was like, everyone, shut the fuck up and let her cook.
And it's just like, right. She always says like, I'm just having fun. I'm like, yeah, you're right. She is
at
just
the end of the day. Like, she knows who the fuck she is and what she likes.
Why is anyone mad?
And she does it like literally. I'm sure 99.9% of her closet is thrifted.
Yeah.
So I have no qualms. With this woman. Yeah, no, love her down. What was I gonna say? There's this other creator that I love. I don't know if you know her, but oh my god, I'm such a big fan of this bitch. If I ever see her in person, this is like it's just so funny because like her content, it's fucking fascinating, dude. Like, it's this brunette girl. I forget her fucking name now, but it's this brunette girl. She has like a keyboard background. I am her biggest fucking fan.
The one that just like, it's just like random inanimate objects that she'll like use
and
as
she
clothing.
Will put that shit on. There's a whole theme. There is a story. She said, get dressed with me. Okay.
What are we doing?
I'm locked in. I'm locked the fuck in. And she goes, okay, now it's on. Yes, it is, ma'am. Yep. What's next? Another duck, perhaps?
Yes, I saw that one too.
Love her. I'm such a big fuck. I fucking love that
she
bitch.
She's the weirdest shit. I don't even
bitch.
understand.
I love her. I will never skip. A lot of the times, like if a creator is like doing like a get ready with me, I'll be honest, it's either on fast forward or I kind of skip ahead to see the parts that I really want to see.
The actual outfit.
I will never skip that bitch. I'm seeing that bitch all the way through. all
My
the way
full
through.
playtime.
That's my enrichment time. I love her
That's so
because
funny.
I think I just have like a special admiration to people who just like go out of their way to get dressed exactly how they want to. And then just like kind of like the same with Benelux. Do you know how to say it?
I don't know.
You get me.
I know what you're
Kind
talking
of the
about.
same the same with her as well, like just going out of your way to like, and not only going out of your way, like knowing exactly where it's going to go, and
What you're
like just
going after.
having like that strong sense of style. Like that is
Yeah.
like you wouldn't believe like how hard that is to do, cuz like even with like I like fashion, but I'm also
Mhm.
like lazy and don't always want to like think
Yeah,
about
there's a lot
what
of
I want to
commitment in
wear.
those things and a lot of
Yeah.
energy needed.
And at the end of the day, like a lot of the times I succumb to practicality. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's sometimes it's going to be comfort.
hmm
What do you
What
want
are
from
you gonna
me?
do? Right.
Right.
Exactly.
But just people who just like go
She's
out of
funny
the
though.
way for the look, it gives me life. It
She's
truly
truly
gives
like
me
the
life.
Harper
Yeah.
from Wizards.
Absolutely. And like on top of it, just like completely like I love people who just like erase themselves from like the male gaze entirely. Like you could tell they're just like they are dressing for no one else but themselves. I love people like that.
Oh
And
yeah.
that bitch is definitely dressing for herself and for
Ain't no
me.
way she's
And
looking
for
for any
me,
validation.
if
Yeah.
if she's pleasing somebody, it's me, bitch. I'm her number one fan. Get
You
into
said I
it.
am the gaze.
I'm the fucking gaze, but I'm gazing as we speak. I love her.
She's so funny. She
I
must be
love
like,
her. She's so real for that.
I just some. Did she have one where she had ears everywhere?
Yes. I
Yeah,
need
that
you
one freaked me out.
I need you to see her. Have you seen her room tour?
I've only seen the keyboard wall, but I
Oh,
think glanced over. I might have fast forwarded through a video over her room,
I
and I
need
just
you
was
to
like,
see the
"This makes
room.
sense." But this amount of clutter in my brain
Oh, it
would
stressed
I
me
would
out.
like lose my mind.
That's like even too much for me,
Yeah, no, that's so much
surprisingly.
shit everywhere. I really was like,
But it's all her, and
I
that's incredible. Like going
know.
out of your way to like add the details, bro.
But you
What
were
fucking had me?
so right. There's so much energy needed to be like that. If you like, it's almost as if like you don't need any energy because she's just doing whatever the fuck she wants. But
It's a
to
muscle,
yeah, but to exhibit that much, I'm like, you have so much fucking energy to like even
right?
find these keyboards and even put them up here and like even tape stuff to yourself. Like all of that takes so much energy.
Taping stuff, you're like going out of your way to tape stuff, or like she'll make stuff like right then and there, or she'll like
hmm
print something. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
I'm like,
I'm like,
damn.
what?
And you
I
know what? It goes with the look.
right. I've
Who am I to
like
tell you?
just become a jeans and t-shirt gal, as unfortunate as it is. When I was younger, I used to love to try to like be more fashionable. I used to have a blog, everyone. Fashion and beauty reviews. If only I was like super confident back then, I would probably have $1 million. You and I would have never met. I would have never
Oh,
even gone to college.
oh. She said, "See you, bitch."
I would have had $1 million
See ya
house.
never.
Yeah.
No, that's real. That's real. It you know,
It's so much
I
energy to be
do
yourself.
I do miss that sense of creativity. I feel
Me too.
like as a child, like just really going for fits. Like I didn't know what I had on was crazy until I got bullied into thinking
Later
so,
on, dude.
which is
Yeah.
really sad to think about, but
hmm
also like speaks to how innocent the thought process is as a
hmm
kid, and just like putting it on and like feeling good about it prior to the
Yeah.
bulliness.
Prior to
Um
the bullies, of course.
prior to the bullies.
The bullies was
Uh
myself,
it's
honestly.
just
But sometimes I'd be
it
like,
could be sometimes.
I have a picture. I have a, what is it? What do I have? I have pigtails and I have a blue like vest cardigan, a white shirt, fucking bae.
I mean, did you feel like you were eating that day?
No, I ate. But then you look at it and you're like, wait, did you eat? Did you eat? I don't know.
If she was
I don't know
happy
if you
she
did.
ate.
Yeah. True.
At the end of the
Valid point.
day.
Valid point.
Because that's my whole thing. I'm just like, it's crazy, like how like that surge of happiness from even like putting an outfit together by
I used to
yourself.
love a scarf. I
A
would wear a scarf
scarf.
all the time. I had so many scarves.
She was a scarf girl.
I was a scarf girl.
She said that neck is getting
and
covered one way or
beanies.
another. Ooh, she was into beanies. Oh,
Yeah. I used to wear
love.
boots. I used to do a lot. I literally my entire wardrobe right now is just like t-shirts and pants. But it's fine.
I feel
it's just comfortable.
I literally changed before this because I was like, I feel like I don't know. I live in like maybe 3 or 4 articles of clothing now.
Mm-hmm.
I think just like day to day, it's just because like I don't really be dressing for anywhere else, so I'm like well out of practice. Right. So it's gonna be me and my white tank top are like this.
Yes.
One thing about me and a white tank top, I'm gonna wear it. We're gonna be stuck like this. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I love though. I don't know.
Listen,
I feel like
we know what we like.
Just wearing the same thing every day.
And sometimes, and what's wrong with that?
I wish I stepped out more. I don't step out anymore. We don't go anywhere. I wish. But things are so expensive. So it's like,
it's too expensive. Stay inside. Me.
No. Me.
me.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah. It's terrible out here.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Like, there's, like, I know there's, like, you don't need an occasion to dress, but damn, I can only wear heels to the grocery store so many times
before they just think I'm a hooker.
Now I'm pissed off.
Now I'm offended. Why did I even come?
Somebody rolls their cart on my shoe. I'm out.
Leaving.
And it has happened.
Scuffed up my Manolo Blahnik.
In the grocery store? You're dead.
My local Albertsons? No.
My God. Let me live.
Let me breathe.
God damn. Imagine if you were...
Let us breathe.
Ashley knows. I was thinking, like, imagine if that lady in Sprouts saw you all dressed up. She would have got so pissed off. On top of you smiling. Can you imagine? On top of you
smiling? Having a fit?
Oh, a fit and you're having a good day? Must be nice. That's her.
I know.
She's like, must be nice,
How
bitch.
dare you come to a Sprouts and platforms? What's wrong with you?
Hey.
Like,
you're like, okay.
You know what? I'm having a great day, so you can shut the fuck up.
At that point. My God.
I dress like my mom. My mom has little fits.
Yeah?
Surprisingly. Yeah. She has little fits. She's so cute because she'll match her flats with her bag. So she has like a billion bags.
Cute.
In every color.
She's color coordinated.
Pants with something. Like everything has to have like a matching. And she's a jewelry gal. So like every finger
drip down.
Every finger has a yeah. It's to the point where when we go out to Mexico, we're like, you gotta leave this shit here. Like you can't. They're gonna think we have money. You can't.
Uh-huh.
You can't. She's trying to give away her jewelry collections. I was like, have you lost your mind? That's mine.
That's gonna be going to me, Miss Ma'am.
She was like, what do you mean you'll never wear this stuff? And I was like, all of this is mine, whether I'm wearing it or not. You're leaving it here for me. It is in the will.
Put it back.
Blasted, like bracelet, ring. Second bracelet, ring.
I'm dead. That's crazy.
Earring, necklace. Like,
Drip
no.
down.
And she is the type like, no, yeah, we're just getting breakfast here, like in
I
town. We're
admire
not
that
going nowhere.
though.
She switches her bag every day.
I feel like I've lost that spark,
I've lost the
unfortunately.
spark. She still has it. Like, we share an Amazon account. She just ordered 4 new flats, all in different colors.
Period. Period, queen. My flat
So she's
with
like,
the bag matching
yeah.
queen.
I'm like so upset. Obviously, I don't fit in any of her because she was a twig when she was my age. So, like,
Oh,
obviously, I
damn.
wouldn't fit in any of her things. But I'm so upset she didn't keep more stuff
At least you
because
got some
shoulder
bags to
pads.
choose from.
Bah, bah.
Ooh. She was eating down or what?
Yeah. She was a fan of a matching suit, like pantsuit.
Love.
Red pants, matching blazer,
Damn.
belt, cinched toys,
Damn.
heel,
Heel.
hair up to here, bow down, long
Bow,
ass
bow,
hair,
bow, bow.
bow bow.
Damn. Get
Yeah,
into it.
I miss the spark. I really do.
Love it.
Period.
You got any songs?
Dude, I don't know. Let me look.
Yeah. I was thinking about Vogue by Madonna for some reason.
I just watched the Glee Madonna episode.
Did you? How was she?
So
As good as you
good.
remember?
I forgot
Yeah.
Sue was Madonna for Vogue. So I was like,
Oh my
what is up?
god. Crazy. Memory unlocked.
She slays, honestly.
Every
She
time.
slays.
My hero, my queen.
I'm trying to think of like I've been liking a bunch of old songs because I'm playing a bunch of throwback playlists at work.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have Nora
Very
Jones on
cool.
here.
Ooh.
7 years. Period. Again, Boogie Wonderland is on there. Period. Man Eater by Nelly Furtado's on here now.
Love it.
Period.
Need her.
And
Always.
a Black Eyed Peas song. Just can't get enough.
Hey. I can't.
Do you have any songs?
It's gonna be Vogue by Madonna.
Okay, period.
I was trying to think of
FASHUN.
like things that like
Runway.
either correlate to I was thinking like songs on Runway or what is it? I meant to text this to you to be honest, but I was gonna do like music videos that have like memorable fashion of any kind. I just didn't know if it was like a great idea because I couldn't think of any. So it was a little hard to pinpoint.
Good fashion, you said?
Say it again.
What did you say? Like memorable fashion?
Yeah, or just like memorable fashion, maybe in music videos. Like,
Oh,
I think
videos. Okay,
if I could think of like, or performances, like the one thing I could think of is like Britney Spears with a snake at the VMAs.
Britney Spears. You have
I mean, the VMAs were
Christina Aguilera
just on
look.
yesterday. Yup.
Yes, I did see that.
Miss Chaperone in a Joan of Arc type
She's so
beat.
funny.
She's so good. I love her.
Did you see her yell at that paparazzi?
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to bring that up to you earlier. I was like, damn, I wish that's the reactive I'm talking about. Like, I want to be on it. Period. On that hoe. But granted, it was like the same thing.
The fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, mouth closed. You won't ever see me anywhere again.
But again, like, at the defense of others. Wait, say it again.
I'm like, she should yell at them. They're being
always.
Why do you get to just say mean shit to people and not be called out?
I think they were yelling at like somebody else, but I love that she like even caught it. Yeah. Right. Period.
I just feel like I listen to those videos or like I'll watch them interview people as they're walking and just say like a bunch of out of pocket shit.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah. They just be saying a bunch of out of pocket shit.
That's crazy.
Like, I think there's one where they're talking about Miley Cyrus about her dad. Like, she's walking through. Oh,
Mm.
they used to do that to Paris Jackson a lot too. They'll
Yeah,
just be saying
that I
random
do
shit
know.
about her dad. I was like, oh my,
Because they try to like
my
evoke a
god.
reaction, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so fucking annoying. Oh my god.
I'm like, at some point, someone can throw hands, right? Like,
You just got to
or
do
like at
it.
that point, I wouldn't go anywhere without a dog. You know what I
I
mean?
would like Toby Maguire had
Guard
it figured
dog,
out.
huh?
Go Toby Maguire when he yelled at the paparazzi, he had it all figured out from the jump.
What did he say?
Oh, he has this video. I don't know what he said verbatim, but
I'm
he
like,
yeah, get
Toby
into it. You'll definitely see it.
Maguire,
He's going crazy. I'm sure you've seen it in like a meme or something. For
probably
sure.
yelling paparazzi, paparazzi, pappy,
Papa paparazzi.
paparazzi. Oh, Lady
Oh, when you
Gaga's
get
like
to the Lady
too.
Gaga Glee moment. Oh my god, meet dress at the VMAs.
Yes, and even when she did
Iconic.
her
Her
was it?
performance.
Yeah,
Was it paparazzi?
yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go. I don't know. I feel like we could talk about fashion like again too. There's so much we didn't touch
Oh yeah.
upon. I feel like we barely scratched the surface on ourselves.
I think we really got carried away with those resellers
I got
because we're
real
at like
wrapped up
2
in that
hours.
convo. A
No,
full
yeah,
length
me
feature
too.
film because there's something to be said. I don't even want to get into it again. That goes down a very different long rabbit hole, but yeah, you bitches are annoying.
Oh
Maybe let's check in with ourselves. Did I cut out?
yeah, a little bit, but it's okay.
Oh dear God. Okay. The Lord is telling us to wrap. Amen.
Yeah, let me just. I'm sure I can find a picture. Let me just cool it. Oh wait, you should say we're done.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
All
Relax.
right.
Okay. Well, friends, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for listening to us yap about resellers, about fake bags, about designer bags. Let us know your thoughts. As always, follow us on socials. Maybe we'll talk more about fashion next week.
Mm-hmm. I
There's
think
just so
so.
much more to discuss in the fashion realm.
Oh yeah.
But for now, we hope you enjoyed this episode and have a great rest of your week. And we will see you next Monday, Tuesday. Okay, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.